Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. And we'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down here for this offense. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
And it's a bunch formation. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. The Longhorns pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Makes the grab. It's Nicholson. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. And they run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
Longhorn starting a new series here on 1st and 10. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Longhorns are moving quickly down the field.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Nicholson. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Now it's 2nd down here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Play number 7 on the opening drive, and it's 3rd and short. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Oh, and he almost picked it off. Nearly a turnover here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's got it. A 4th down conversion. Drive stays alive. And they pick up the first down to 23, getting closer to the red zone.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Touchdown, Texas. Strong game by this quarterback. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made, a lot of space now. It's a huge gain all the way down inside the 30. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. He'll hand it off. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Tight end makes the grab. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive, now they have a chance to put points on the board.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. First and goal now, a chance to get level after allowing the opening touchdown. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he'll be stopped just short of the end zone at the 1.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Second down and goal upcoming. The quarterback will just sneak it now. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Look at this. They're able to sustain the drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Automatic in the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter and set something up downfield.
Looking to pass here on second down. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. Backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. No press here. The defense backing away. There's a screen pass to the running back. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The Longhorns will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Florida offense retakes the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. It's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Big play across midfield, will spot it near the 36.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Gators will line up on 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid gain.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the Gators pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Looking for 6. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get us top and preserve that momentum. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The Texas offense comes back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. He's going to pull it down and run. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. First down. Looking to throw the football. He's hit as he throws it. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Checks this down to the running back. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And that one is no good. But a flag is down, so hold on. Let's see what this is about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to start the second half. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. The Gators offense retakes the field. They get the second half started with a running play. Breaks a tackle into the clear. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle. Picks up the first down. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Takes the handoff again. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Important second down play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Tackled at the 33, that's good enough for a first down. Well, they trust the running game on third down there and come up with a huge chunk play.
Chris, to me, it looked like the defense was just selling out to try to come up with a stop on third down. And once the back got the yards he needed, he looked a little bit surprised. He was still on his feet and looked around and saw that he had room to run and picked up some big yards. Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play. Got it.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got... We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he never had a chance, tackled in the backfield.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making a tackle short of the first down.
Offense on the field. It's 4th down and 9. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got it, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
Hands off to the left. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's the handoff. Breaking through defenders. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Morton.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
2nd down, looking to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Nicholson. Tackle made after a big gain.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the 1st down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Receiver makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, that ball's tipped up into the air, and it's anybody's football. The defense, first of all, does a great job of anticipating a throw down in the red zone, and they're in great position to knock that ball up. But it was exciting to see, would anybody come up with it once it was in the air?
And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after it.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes a quick grab. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Man, Chris, when you're down by a couple scores late in a game like this, you need to find matchups where you can get the ball thrown downfield. Here it's a completion, but it doesn't get them very much. Now they've got a 4th down play coming up.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. There's a flag in the field. If it's on the defense, would not be enough for 1st down yardage. The Longhorns looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. The Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. Kirk, you look for rust, you look for jitters in the opening drive. Not any sign of it for that offense.
You know, the offensive coordinator, when we talked with him this week, he had a feeling that this offense was going to be able to start fast, but I don't even know if he thought they would look this good this early.
The obvious move here is to go for a two-point conversion to cut this lead to 3 as time winds down. And the back now goes in motion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He'll get in there for 2 points. Now the deficit, just a field goal. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. That pass rush has trapped him into sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Backed up 2nd and long at the 17. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Running back grabs it on a screen. When the tackle is made, the defense was ready for that screen. They stop him short of the 1st down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Rolling the dice a bit, up 1 possession and going for it on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he finds his target. He has the 1st. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play.
Chris, what a call by this offensive coordinator. 4th down, they elect to go for it, and they get the 1st down. Now you can continue to work that clock.
The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Tailback takes the handoff again. Gets some space around the 30. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line. But it's 1st and goal for the offense.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play.
All right, here we go. This is really it. And the defense knows that if the offense is able to score here, it's essentially over. It's mano-a-mano at the line of scrimmage. Let's see which side can gain the most leverage.
And the offense calls time now with 29 seconds remaining. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense just takes a knee here. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks and the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Herb Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College.